Chosen ones, huge money is coming, keep it quiet. Don't tell anyone. You've been chosen to receive it. You did not find this moment by accident. I brought you here because something powerful is already moving behind the scenes for your life. And if you leave too early or ignore these words, you may miss the warning and the blessing that I need you to understand today. The money that is coming toward you is not ordinary provision. It is connected to answered prayers, hidden tears, sleepless nights, and battles nobody knew you fought in silence. I am telling you now to keep it quiet, because not every person around you is assigned to celebrate your breakthrough. Some people smiled at your face while secretly hoping you would always struggle, but I have already decided that your season of lack is ending. Type Amen to receive this blessing. You have cried privately over bills, responsibilities, and dreams that seemed impossible to reach. There were moments when you wondered why everybody else seemed to move ahead while your life stayed stuck in one painful place. But I was not ignoring you. I was preparing something bigger than what you imagined, and I needed to shape your spirit before placing abundance into your hands. The reason I am warning you to stay quiet is because premature celebration can attract jealousy, confusion, and unnecessary spiritual attacks before the right time arrives. I know the names of the people who doubted you. I know who secretly mocked your faith while you kept trusting me anyway. I saw every moment you stayed kind, even when life was unfair to you. That is why what is coming cannot be blocked by human opinion anymore. Doors are opening that you cannot yet see, opportunities are shifting in your favor, and financial relief is beginning to move toward your house. Before this blessing appears physically, I need your heart to stay humble and your mouth to stay guarded. If these words are touching your spirit, take 1 second to like this video, because somebody else needs this encouragement before they give up on their faith completely. The enemy wanted you exhausted, bitter, and hopeless before this breakthrough arrived. That is why the attacks became heavier recently. Some of you noticed strange tension around money, unusual delays, unexpected expenses, or emotional pressure that made you feel like quitting. But those struggles were signs that something important was close. The darkness fights hardest before light breaks through, and what I am sending into your life will silence many of the fears that have followed you for years. Do not tell everybody what you are planning. Do not announce every opportunity before it grows. Protect your peace while I work. Some blessings grow best in silence, because not every environment can handle what I am building for you. Even Joseph carried a dream that created jealousy around him before the appointed time, and many of you are walking through a similar season right now. I am teaching you wisdom along with prosperity, because money without wisdom creates destruction. There are people around you who only respected those with wealth, status, and visible success. They ignored your heart because they could not see what I placed inside you. But I tell you now that your value was never connected to your bank account. Your worth came from me before anybody noticed your potential. The financial increase that is coming is not meant to make you arrogant. It is meant to remind you that I can restore years of struggle within moments when my timing arrives. Type 777 if you trust God. Some of you have been praying specifically for debt freedom. Others have been asking for stability, business growth, family restoration, or the ability to finally breathe without constant pressure. I heard every prayer. I collected every tear. I watched you continue believing while circumstances looked impossible. That kind of faith moves heaven in ways you do not fully understand. You kept walking even when doors closed in front of you, and because you did not surrender completely, you are about to witness my faithfulness in a new way. I need you to stop underestimating what I can do with one opportunity. One conversation can change your future. One connection can shift your financial story. One unexpected favor can release what you struggled years to achieve alone. You keep thinking in limits because pain trained your mind to expect disappointment. But I am not limited by the economy, by people, or by your current situation. When I decide to bless someone, no force on earth can permanently stop what I have spoken over their life. This next season will require emotional discipline. Some people will suddenly become curious about your life after ignoring you for a long time. Others will ask questions because they notice changes happening around you. Be careful with your answers. You do not owe everybody access to your private journey. Silence is not dishonesty. Silence is wisdom when I tell you to protect what I am growing in your life. Learn to move quietly while I elevate you publicly at the right moment. Many of you have been carrying secret exhaustion. You smiled in front of others while worrying privately about your future. You wondered how long you could continue surviving under so much pressure, but I was already arranging help before you even asked for it. That is why I need you to listen carefully today. Do not let fear sabotage the blessing, because your breakthrough is closer than it appears. What I am releasing into your hands will not only help you survive, it will help you rebuild your confidence, restore your peace, and remind you that I never abandoned you. The people who laughed at your patience will not understand how quickly things begin changing for you. They will think it happened overnight, but they did not witness the years of hidden preparation. They did not see your prayers in lonely moments. They did not see the times you cried while still choosing to trust me. Heaven records every sacrifice made with sincere faith, and now the harvest season is approaching for many of you listening right now. Do not become distracted by revenge or pride when this increase arrives. Stay focused on gratitude. Remember where I brought you from. Remember the nights when all you had left was prayer. The blessing is not just money. The blessing is the peace, wisdom, and protection surrounding what I am giving you. I am not only changing your finances, I am changing your mindset so you can finally stop living in fear of tomorrow. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are entering a season where silence will protect you more than explanation ever could. I need you to understand this deeply, because many blessings are delayed when people speak too early out of excitement, emotion, or desperation for validation. The money coming into your life is connected to purpose, and purpose must be guarded carefully. Some of you have already felt a shift in your spirit during the last few weeks. You sensed that something unusual was approaching, even though you could not fully explain it to anybody around you. There are conversations taking place about you that you know nothing about yet. I am moving hearts quietly behind closed doors. Opportunities are being discussed, positions are opening, and financial pathways are aligning while you continue living your ordinary daily life. This is why I told you not to lose faith during the difficult season. What looked like delay was actually preparation. I was arranging details that your eyes could not yet see. Sometimes I keep my chosen ones hidden until the exact moment their blessing is ready to appear. Many people only value what they can see immediately. When you were struggling, they assumed you had no future. When you stayed quiet and focused on surviving, they mistook your silence for weakness. But I was teaching you endurance in secret places. I was building strength inside your character while others judged your temporary situation. The same people who overlooked you will soon witness favor surrounding your life in ways they never expected. Still, I do not want your heart to become proud because everything coming to you is flowing from my grace. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. You must also be careful about fear disguised as wisdom. Some people around you will speak negatively the moment they hear good news because they project their own disappointment onto others. They stopped believing in miracles a long time ago, so they struggle when they see somebody else receiving unexpected favor. That is why you cannot allow every opinion into your spirit. Protect your mind from people who constantly expect failure. I did not call you to carry the weight of everybody else's unbelief. There were moments when you nearly gave up completely. Some nights you asked me why life felt so unfair, while others around you seemed to move forward easily. But your story required deeper preparation because the assignment connected to your life is larger than you realize. The enemy attacked your confidence because he feared what would happen once you finally recognized your value. He wanted you trapped in survival mode forever. Yet even during your weakest moments, I kept protecting your future quietly. What is coming will not always arrive the way you imagined. Some of you are expecting one specific path, while I am preparing something entirely different. Do not limit me to your current understanding. I can create provision from unexpected places. I can use strangers, opportunities, contracts, gifts, ideas, or sudden favor to transform your situation. The blessing may begin small in appearance, but its impact will grow far beyond what you currently expect. Stay spiritually alert, because divine opportunities often appear in ordinary moments first. I also need you to stop speaking negatively about yourself. You cannot ask me for increase while constantly insulting your own future with fear and hopelessness. Words carry weight. Every time you declare that nothing good ever happens for you, you strengthen discouragement around your spirit. But I created you with purpose, dignity, and potential. Your current struggle is not your final identity. The hardship was a chapter, not the conclusion of your story. There are people who secretly admire your resilience, even though they rarely say it directly. They watched you survive pressure that would have broken others completely. They noticed how you continued moving forward despite emotional pain, rejection, and disappointment. That strength did not come from luck. It came from my presence carrying you through seasons where you thought you would collapse. Never forget that you survived, because I stayed beside you every step of the way. Type 2222 to receive miracles. The financial breakthrough approaching your life is also connected to restoration. Some of you lost confidence because of years of lack. Others became anxious every time bills arrived or unexpected expenses appeared. You started expecting stress automatically because hardship became familiar. But I am breaking that cycle slowly. I want you to experience peace again. I want you to stop waking up every morning with fear sitting heavily on your chest. The blessing is not only about money itself, it is about freedom from constant mental torment. Do not compare your journey with other people anymore. Comparison steals gratitude and blinds you from noticing the progress already happening around you. Many of you survived situations that should have destroyed your future entirely. Yet here you are, still breathing, still praying, still hoping. That alone is evidence of my hand over your life. I preserved you because your purpose was never finished. The enemy tried to convince you that your best days were already behind you, but your restoration season is only beginning now. I know some of you feel tired from waiting. You have heard promises before and faced disappointment afterward, so part of your heart struggles to trust again. But this season is different because I am teaching you to depend on me instead of circumstances. Human support can disappear suddenly. Money itself can come and go. But when my hand rests upon your life, even difficult seasons cannot permanently destroy you. That protection has followed you longer than you realize. When this increase begins appearing, stay grounded spiritually. Do not allow sudden success to pull you away from prayer, humility, or wisdom. Remember the loneliness that pushed you closer to me in the first place. Some people only seek me during emergencies, then forget me when life improves. But I want your relationship with me to deepen even after the breakthrough arrives. The blessing will remain healthier in the hands of somebody who remembers where it came from. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. I am also healing your relationship with hope. Some of you became emotionally numb after repeated disappointments. You stopped dreaming because disappointment hurt too much. You learned how to survive without expecting joy anymore. But I did not create you merely to survive endlessly. I created you to live with purpose, peace, and confidence. Slowly, I am restoring your ability to believe again. The future you feared may become the future that finally surprises you with unexpected goodness. Stay patient while things continue unfolding. Seeds planted faithfully do not bloom overnight. But underground growth still matters even when nothing visible appears yet. I am working beneath the surface of your life right now. Every delay was preparing timing, people, and circumstances more carefully than you understood. Trust me through this transition, because the breakthrough you prayed for is closer than it has ever been before. I know you have spent years watching other people celebrate, while you quietly carried burdens nobody noticed. There were moments when you smiled publicly, but cried privately, because you did not know how much longer you could continue holding everything together. Some of you became exhausted from pretending to be strong all the time. Yet, even in those hidden moments, I was standing beside you. I never stopped listening to the prayers you whispered through tears, and now the season of visible change is beginning to approach your life. The reason I keep warning you to remain quiet is because not every person connected to you can handle your elevation. Some people were comfortable when you struggled because your pain made them feel secure about themselves. They gave you advice while secretly believing you would never rise higher than your current situation. But I already decided that your story would not end in lack, confusion, or humiliation. What I am preparing will surprise people who underestimated the strength I placed inside you from the beginning. Some blessings arrive slowly, but others arrive suddenly after long periods of silence. That is the kind of shift many of you are moving toward right now. You may wake up one morning and realize the pressure that haunted you for years is finally beginning to lift. Doors that remained closed without explanation will suddenly open. Opportunities that once ignored you will begin moving toward you naturally. The same favor that seemed impossible before will become undeniable evidence of my hand over your life. Type yes to receive miracles. I need you to stop thinking your value depends on how much money you currently have. Poverty attacked your confidence so deeply that some of you forgot who you truly are. You started believing you were behind everybody else, less important, or somehow forgotten by heaven. But I measure people differently than the world does. I look at the heart, the endurance, the kindness, and the faith that continues surviving even during painful seasons. Many wealthy people appear successful outwardly while carrying emptiness internally. But I have been building strength within you that money alone could never create. The financial increase coming into your life is connected to responsibility. I am not blessing you merely so you can impress people who ignored you before. I am blessing you so you can finally breathe again without constant fear. I am blessing you so your family can experience stability, peace, and relief after seasons of pressure. I am blessing you because I saw how carefully you carried yourself even while struggling. You remained generous when you had little, and heaven remembers every act of goodness that came from a sincere heart. There are also dreams inside you that you almost abandoned completely. Some of you stopped talking about your goals because disappointment embarrassed you too many times. You became afraid to hope openly because life trained you to expect delays. But I did not place those visions inside your spirit by accident. Certain ideas, talents, and passions were planted within you because they are connected to your future assignment. The enemy wanted frustration to bury those gifts permanently, but I am breathing life back into them now. Do not let sudden blessings make you trust everybody again too quickly. Discernment will remain important in this next season. Some people only appear during harvest time after disappearing during planting season. They were absent when you struggled emotionally, spiritually, and financially, but they will suddenly become interested once they notice change happening around you. Be kind, but stay wise. Protect your peace carefully, because peace is one of the greatest treasures I am restoring inside your life. Type 1111 to affirm. Many of you have been carrying silent anxiety about the future. You worried about whether you would ever experience stability or if life would always remain difficult. Those fears became heavier because you spent so much time fighting battles alone. But I was teaching you dependence on me rather than dependence on temporary human approval. People can disappoint you suddenly, but my provision reaches beyond human limitations. I can create pathways where none existed before. I can bring increase into places that looked completely hopeless. You also need to understand that timing matters deeply. If I had released certain blessings earlier, some of you would have trusted the wrong people or destroyed yourselves emotionally through immaturity. Waiting was painful, but waiting protected you more than you realized. During the delay, I was teaching you patience, humility, wisdom, and emotional discipline. Those lessons will help you manage what is coming next. A blessing without preparation often becomes a burden, but I have been shaping your character carefully through every season. Some of you are about to receive opportunities connected to work, business, partnerships, or unexpected financial favor. Others will receive ideas capable of changing their future completely if they remain consistent and faithful. Do not ignore small beginnings. Many miracles begin quietly before they become visible publicly. What appears insignificant today may become the doorway to major transformation later. Stay attentive, because I often move through ordinary moments that people overlook too quickly. I also want you to release the shame connected to your past struggles. You felt embarrassed asking for help sometimes. You felt uncomfortable watching others move ahead while you fought to survive. But hardship does not make you worthless. Some of the strongest souls are created through seasons of pressure and uncertainty. Your struggles developed compassion, resilience, and understanding that will help others one day. Nothing you survived was wasted in my hands. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is a reason you survived situations that should have completely broken your spirit. I preserved you because your story carries purpose beyond your current understanding. One day people will look at your life and realize that only my power could have carried you through those seasons. They will not fully understand how you survived emotionally, mentally, and spiritually after everything you faced. But you will know the truth. You survived because my presence remained beside you, even when you felt abandoned by everybody else. As your financial situation begins changing, guard your heart from pride and fear equally. Pride will tempt you to forget where the blessing came from, while fear will tempt you to believe it could disappear at any moment. Neither mindset reflects trust. I want you to walk with gratitude, wisdom, and confidence instead. Trust that I can sustain what I provide. Trust that the same God who carried you through lack can also guide you through abundance responsibly. This next chapter will challenge the old version of yourself that lived constantly expecting disappointment. You became so familiar with struggle that peace sometimes feels uncomfortable now, but healing is already beginning inside your spirit. Slowly, your mind is learning that survival is not the only future available to you. I am leading you into a season where stability, provision, and restoration will no longer feel impossible. Keep trusting me quietly, because the breakthrough moving toward your life is real. There are moments when I remain silent, not because I abandoned you, but because I am arranging things that cannot be explained too early. Many of you mistook silence for rejection. You thought the closed doors meant your future was over, but I was protecting you from places, people, and decisions that would have damaged your destiny later. What you cried over losing was often the very thing I prevented from destroying your peace. Now you are stepping into a season where certain prayers will finally begin making sense. I know how heavy the pressure became for some of you. You carried responsibilities while secretly feeling emotionally drained inside. You worried about bills, family needs, unfinished goals, and uncertain tomorrows until your mind became exhausted from overthinking constantly. Yet despite all of that pressure, you still kept searching for me. That faith matters more than you realize. Many people walk away completely during hardship, but you continued hoping even while your heart felt tired. The blessing approaching your life is not random luck. It is connected to obedience, endurance, and divine timing. Some of you survived seasons that should have broken your confidence permanently. You lost opportunities, faced rejection, experienced betrayal, and watched people walk away when you needed support most. Still, you are here listening to these words today because my hand never left your life. The enemy attacked you heavily because he feared what would happen once your season finally changed. Type 222 to claim miracles. I need you to understand why secrecy matters in this next chapter. Not everybody who smiles at you wants to see you rise. Some people celebrate publicly while competing secretly in their hearts. Others carry bitterness from their own disappointments and project negativity onto anybody receiving favor. This is why I keep telling you to move quietly while I work. Learn to protect sacred things until they are strong enough to stand on their own without outside interference. You have also entered a season where discernment will become extremely important. Some opportunities will look attractive but carry hidden distractions. Other opportunities may appear small at first while holding enormous potential for your future. That is why you must stay spiritually connected instead of chasing every open door emotionally. Ask me for wisdom before making decisions. I care not only about blessing you, but also about protecting your peace while you grow. Many of you listening right now have a generous heart. Even during seasons when you had little, you still tried helping others whenever possible. Heaven noticed those moments. I saw the kindness you showed people who could never repay you. I saw the compassion you carried while struggling privately yourself. That kind of heart carries value in my kingdom. Some blessings are arriving now because your character remained soft even after life treated you harshly. There were times when you felt invisible. You wondered if your efforts mattered because nobody seemed to notice your sacrifices. You watched others receive recognition while your hard work remained hidden in the background. But hidden seasons are often preparation seasons. I was developing patience, strength, and humility inside you before exposing you to greater responsibility. Public elevation without private preparation creates instability, but I have been building your foundation carefully for a long time. Type Amen if you believe God is working for you. Do not become discouraged if everything does not change overnight. Sometimes financial restoration unfolds in stages instead of instantly. Certain breakthroughs arrive suddenly, while others grow steadily over time. What matters is that movement has already started. The stagnation that once trapped your life is beginning to break. Even now, circumstances are shifting in ways your natural eyes cannot fully recognize yet. Some of you have experienced intense spiritual warfare recently. Strange discouragement, exhaustion, confusion, or emotional heaviness tried settling over your life repeatedly. Those attacks were not meaningless. The enemy sensed that your season was changing and attempted to drain your faith before the breakthrough arrived. But you survived the attack. You are still standing. That alone proves my strength has been sustaining you more than you realized. I also need you to stop apologizing for wanting stability and peace. You spent so much time surviving that you started feeling guilty for desiring something better. But I never intended for you to live trapped in constant fear forever. There is nothing wrong with wanting rest after years of struggle. There is nothing selfish about asking for provision that allows you to care for yourself and those you love. I am a God who restores, heals, and provides according to my purpose. Many people around you only saw the visible part of your story. They saw moments, mistakes, delays, or struggles, but they did not see the private battles you fought daily. They did not witness the nights you cried silently while trying to remain strong for others. They did not understand how close you came to giving up completely. Yet despite everything, I kept breathing strength back into your spirit, little by little. That quiet strength was evidence that I never left you alone. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles, with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. The money coming toward your life will also reveal people's true intentions. Some relationships will shift once change becomes visible around you. Certain individuals who ignored your pain will suddenly become interested in your success. Others may grow distant because your growth challenges their comfort zones. Do not fear these changes. Every season reveals who genuinely belongs in your life and who only enjoyed access when you were struggling. I want you to stay humble when doors begin opening. Humility protects blessings in ways pride never can. Remember the desperation that once pushed you into deeper prayer. Remember the dependence you learned during difficult seasons. Those lessons were painful, but they created spiritual maturity inside you. The breakthrough is not permission to forget me. It is evidence that I remained faithful even when your circumstances looked impossible. Some of you are about to experience relief so unexpected that it will feel unreal at first. Financial burdens that haunted your thoughts constantly will begin losing their power over your mind. You will breathe differently. You will sleep differently. You will start making plans again instead of merely surviving each day emotionally. That restoration matters deeply to me because I never wanted fear controlling your future forever. Keep your spirit calm while waiting for the full manifestation. Anxiety cannot accelerate divine timing. Trust that what I promised is already moving toward you. Seeds planted through faith, prayer, and perseverance are finally approaching harvest season. The same God who carried you through every painful chapter is fully capable of guiding you into abundance with wisdom, protection, and peace. I know some of you became tired of hearing promises because life disappointed you too many times before. You prayed with sincerity, trusted with hope, and still watched certain doors close painfully in front of you. After enough heartbreak, part of your spirit stopped expecting good news at all. You learned how to survive disappointment by lowering your expectations and protecting your heart from future pain. But I am speaking to that wounded place inside you right now because I do not want fear to define the rest of your story. What is approaching your life is connected to restoration beyond finances alone. Yes, provision is coming. Yes, relief is coming. But deeper than money itself, I am restoring dignity, confidence, peace, and hope inside your spirit again. Some of you forgot what it feels like to wake up without immediate anxiety about survival. You became so accustomed to pressure that calmness started feeling unfamiliar. Yet I am slowly teaching your heart that peace is possible again. Type 1010 to receive blessings. The reason I keep warning you to stay quiet is because your blessing is still developing in unseen places. Seeds pulled out of the ground too early cannot grow properly. In the same way, some opportunities need privacy while they mature. Not every friend needs details. Not every relative deserves access to your future plans.